Alright, here is a question where it's asking you to solve a system of equations using something called Cramer's rule. Cramer's rule is a way of using determinants of matrices to solve for unknowns. Now, this is a 2 by 2 system because you have two unknowns. You have two equations in the system, so it's a two-variable system. And you can create 2 by 2 matrices to work with this system. The first thing you're going to do is create something called a matrix of coefficients, and just call that matrix A. Look at your system, and what are the coefficients in there? Well, they're the numbers that are attached to either x or y. From your first equation, you have 2 and 5. From your second equation, you have 7 and 5. Now, since I've written this matrix like this, with the vertical lines on each side, that's telling me I need to find the determinant of this, and that's the first thing you're going to do every time. You're going to find the determinant of the coefficient matrix, and I don't care how you do it, either do it in your head, do it by hand, do it with a calculator, it doesn't matter. Just find the determinant. And the determinant of this is negative 25. If we had found the determinant of the coefficient matrix to be 0, stop. Cramer's rule isn't going to work for you. Go solve the system another way. But negative 25 is not 0, so we're going to continue. You're going to use this negative 25, this determinant of the coefficient matrix, as a denominator in a couple of fractions that you need to set up. We're going to solve for x and we're going to solve for y. Cramer's rule, take x, make a fraction, take y, make a fraction, and then every single time your bottom number will be that determinant of the coefficient matrix. So let's just put it there. So something's going to go in the top, and we're going to divide it by the determinant of the coefficient matrix. Now, there's going to be a 2 by 2 matrix set up in the numerator. And the way that you set up this matrix is that whatever variable you're solving for, that column's coefficients will be replaced with your constants. What I mean by that is, if you look at your system here, your first column was your x's. So in your matrix for your numerator for x, don't put in 2 and 7 into your first column. Put in 27 and 7. Those are your constants. Those are what you're replacing it with. And then simply write in your y column, 5 and 5. To set up your y matrix, it's the exact opposite. We need to replace the y column with our constants, 27 and 7. And we need to leave our x coefficients just as they are, 2 and 7. Now from here, it's a little bit of solving. Find the determinant of the numerator. And again, I don't care how you do it. Do it in your head, do it by hand, do it with a calculator. But you'll get 100. And you will do negative 100 divided by negative 25, which is negative 4. So there's our x value. Do the same thing for y. Find the determinant of the numerator. When you do, you'll get negative 175. Divide that by negative 25. And you'll get an answer of 7. That is your y value. Please remember that it is a system. Any system, you need to report the answer as an ordered pair. So there is your answer for 2x plus 5y equals 27 and 7x plus 5y equals 7 using Cramer's rule.